Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm out here at the service fields again, and I figured I would show you an update video on my bike because I've done some stuff to it in the past, well, I guess months. So as you can see, it's now fall, of course, and it's cold, and I have some new gear. I have a helmet. I have a modular helmet. It's the face slips down, so it folds down to this, and it's pretty convenient because if in the summer you want to ride around like this, it's nice and cool and stuff, and if it's in the winter like it is now, well, fall, well, cold, if it's just cold, you put the face down and you have a full face helmet. Oh, and also I have a intercom Bluetooth thing here, and you can see the microphone sticking out the front, and it's pretty handy. I just got off the phone with my mom. She said the audio was pretty good, so yeah, that's been holding up well. So anyways, on the bike, I have new tires now. These are just Bell cruiser tires. If the wind is messing with the audio, I'm sorry. I'll just try my best to be loud. These are Bell cruiser tires, and they work okay, but they're bald and they don't have much traction, and they hate wet roads. All this streaking is from the front brake, which is still the same pads since the last video. I'm about to replace them because they're getting a little worn down, but basically in the wet, they just throw their dust out, so that's why this is all streaky, and it's really hard to get out, so yeah, I'm not even trying. I have new brake levers, and these are e-bike brake levers because I'm going to put tail lights on. That's what these wires are wrapped up here, in preparation for tail lights. That'll be in the spring. I'm also putting a horn on, and some underglow-y lights, and turn signals. So that's going to be pretty cool. That's also why there's a big space right here, and why the tachometer has moved. And I now have, what, 42 hours? 41 and a half hours on it. Last one was like 25 hours, I think. Oh, yes, I have a fender on here now, and I found out that when riding in the rain, rain gets in your face, and it also gets sprayed all over the engine, so I got a fender, and it really helps. Sorry about the wind. I got a new fender because I was coming down a hill, and I locked up the brakes and slid in a turn, and I fell. It fell right on the hose clamps right here that you saw in the last video. There's a picture of it on the screen now, so those two hose clamps. And it bent the header, and then I bent it back, and it cracked. It cracked right here, and I had the muffler just on the little stub here. So that's why you can see a little bit of fiberglass there, because this piece here was originally on there. But I found out that I burned like 3 spots on a pair of pants because it kept touching the muffler. So I put this on, or the header. So I put that on. So brand new header. I have a key over here now. This is from an airplane because I wanted to have off like it is now, and then have nothing. I just epoxy fill in this slot here, so off, and we have the engine on and lights on. So all the lights will be wired up to this, so it comes on when I turn the key. Anything new over here? Oh yes, new fuel line, because this helix line is terrible. And this helix line here, this goes to where I used to have the choke, and soon after the last video I removed the choke, and it turns out you gain a little bit of power. So yeah, I just left it out, and I never needed it. Because it usually starts up pretty quick. Sometimes it takes a while, but it'll start. And this is hooked up to over here, to this bicycle CO2 pump that I've put a little screw limiter thing in. I guess it's out of focus, isn't it? There we go. That's much better. So I put the screw limiter thing in it, and this has a cartridge of nitrous in it. So I have nitrous in my bike, and I don't have it set up as a wet injection because, gosh, why does it keep going out of focus? Man, there we go. I don't have it set up as a wet injection because it doesn't seem to run too lean, and it doesn't seem to hate it. So, oh, I made up the spring tensioner. I'm using the original tensioner wheel from the little short tensioner that was just right here, and it works pretty well. It keeps tension pretty good. This is just here to prevent it from going into the spokes because it's thin aluminum. Got the spring in a hardware store. So this is the same chain you saw last time. It's been holding up fine. So yeah. Oh, new brake pads. These are Cool Stop e-bike brake pads. So they're meant for their advertising says meant for the higher speeds and higher weights of e-bikes, and it lives up to the advertising. So it's really good. Gosh, why is this keep going out of focus? Okay, I just got to keep an eye on the screen, I guess. So yeah, these are e-bike brake pads, and they work really great. Hang on. Is it? All right, so it's just not doing its job today. Oh yes, this line here, right here, you can see that was from a silicone tube that ran from here all the way to here, and mounted on these two eyes here was a flow-through muffler, and it worked great for a little while, and then the silicone it burst right about here on the bend immediately after the header, which is to be expected. I mean, it's super hot gases, and it was pretty hot right in this area, but it lasted longer than I was expecting it to. Oh, excuse me. And it worked good when it worked good, but now I'm gonna have to put basically a stainless steel tube from here up to here, and then just use a silicone coupler. I think that's it. So we're gonna ride up to the airport, I think. Okay, sorry about that. A guy had showed up over there, and I just wanted to wrap up the video as soon as I could. I didn't want to, be talking in front of him. So anyways, yes, we are going to ride up to the airport, and I'll give you a demo ride, and I will have fixed the camera angle. The camera angle is fixed now, I think. Well, I hope. Anyways, over here on this side, yes, I shortened up the cables so they're not all sticking out in front like a ton. So that's cool. But over here, I have a 30,000 milliamp. Well, it's essentially a 30,000 milliamp 3-cell that takes up about this much of the battery here, and it's a solar battery charger. And as you can see, I've got my phone hooked up to it because it's dead at the moment, and I've got a power cable running from here underneath the frame here up there, and then underneath the fuel tank, and then out right here, and that goes up to right here. It'll just mount it'll go like that into my phone, and you'll see it in the ride video. I'll have my phone hooked up there, and it's pretty convenient. I mean, it charges up good, and it never goes low enough to need charging pretty much. And it's solar, which, I mean, it's extremely slow because of the size of the panel, but it works. Oh yes, up here on the handlebar, I have, this is an aluminum mount because the last one broke twice. It broke once, then I epoxied it, and then it didn't stay together from all the vibration stuff. And this one is aluminum all the way through. Also, I've put some friction tape up here underneath the speedometer thing, just because it just kept twisting or like falling down, as you probably saw in the last video. Headlight's been working great. Oh, that's interesting. Engine has been working fantastic. No issues with the engine. Pedals are still doing their thing, which is really bugging me, but it is what it is. From here you can see the other side of the tensioner. Got that support bar there and mounted up there, and to just a wheel there. Should probably oil it. There's no bearing in there, so it's got to keep oiled or else it'll fail. So I think that's it with the bike. I'm gonna get my chest camera set up, and we'll get going up to the airport. And it's still out of focus. My goodness. I need to fix that. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Well, Nitrous is unlocked now. I accidentally triggered it. So it should start right up now that there's some fresh shot of nitrous in there. Yeah, here we go. Guys, a shot of nitrous here on the rollout. right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. I'll see you later.